Alright, let's give Thursday's daily puzzle on chess.com a shot. This one's called Double Check the Fork. It's black to move. Give the video a pause and try it yourself if you feel like it. Double check the fork. Alright, looks like there's some checks here. Or at least this. If I go there, the king only has one move. Check here. Okay. It seems like that's leading to a double check. And yeah, so I'm being forked right now. But it seems like this is probably going to lead to a checkmate if I had to guess. So here is a double check with my queen and my knight. So the king has to move. And then it feels like I'm probably going to have a smother mate there. King has to move back to here. Queen in. Is that just mate, actually? I think that's mate. Yeah, I think that's checkmate. Wait a second. So here is protected by two pieces. The king absolutely has to move to here because my queen has this square. So here, check with the knight, forces the king to move to this square now. Nothing's protecting any of those squares from white. King absolutely has to move here. Then I can check here, which is a double check, queen and knight. Doesn't matter that the rook is looking at my knight because I'm checking with two pieces. The king absolutely has to move back to this square now. And then I just bring my queen in for mate. That's checkmate. Let's do it. And mate, doggy. Woo! All right, sweet little Thursday there. Nice sequence. Those are such beautiful mates. Let's run that back one time. Cool. So first check I looked at in the puzzle, which is I could sacrifice my queen, but that's basically the only check that I have, is this pawn capture here. So I jump in, take the pawn, protected by my knight and my rook. And the king absolutely has to move. Oh, sorry, it can't move here because my queen has this square. So it has to move here is where it has to move to. It moves there, at which point I have this check, which is pretty nice. It's going to force the king again to a different square. So all forcing moves in this puzzle. So I'm just making the king run around. And now I've moved the king onto a square where I can move my knight away and check it with the queen. And my queen's under attack. So if I were to move my knight to here, it wouldn't be any good because the knight could just take my queen. But if I check the king with my knight, then I'm checking the king with two different pieces. And the rook can't take my knight, and the knight can't take my queen because the king will still be in check. So the king absolutely still has to move out of the way. King moves to a different square. Problem is that square is not very well protected because now my queen slides in, protected by my knight, and that's a checkmate. There it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.